How to make chicken broast, a perfect fried chicken recipe, and then you pressure cook this in the same oil. This is a fantastic, flavorful, fast food recipe of the chicken. I have a whole chicken right here. This is skinless. For the broast, you have to use the chicken skinless. First of all, we will separate the legs, 4 pieces of the chicken right here. So here you go, the legs are separated from the chicken. We will slice it here so we get the legs separated as well. Whole chicken leg, it's okay. I want to leave the neck for this whole chicken breast, and you have to use a sharper or a bigger knife for this, I'm telling you. All right, so this is a whole chicken into 4 pieces. Look at this beauty. So easily done, right? If you get this chicken, or if you just want to make a drumsticks or just a thigh pieces or the breast, you can still follow the same recipe. I'm showing you all the way from the scratch, as we always do. Deep cuts onto the breast. We will marinate this and deep fry this. Okay, this is a broast recipe. Look how beautiful it looks, right? These are the whole legs. Yes sir. Deep cuts to the bone. Here you go, deep cuts to the thigh. Yes sir. All 4 pieces in here. Wipe and sanitize your chopping boards, right? So I wiped it, you wipe it, you sanitize it, everything. Okay. We will take a baking soda, right? We will add 1 tablespoon of baking soda in here. Regular table salt. Gloves are clean, bottles are clean, hands are clean. We are making best chicken broast recipe you can make at home. 1 whole tablespoon, put it right here on top of it. We will take white distilled vinegar. I never had a small bottle, so this is a bigger one. White distilled vinegar, at least 8 tablespoons goes in here. This is a chemical reaction going on. We are cleaning our chicken right now. All right, we will add at least 3 cups of water now in here. Let this chicken soak in water at least for 10-15 minutes, just like that. Let it be like this. All right, it's been 12 to 15 minutes. Look at the foam is gone. The chicken has been sitting here. Let's rinse this now. So the chicken has been rinsed after 15 minutes sitting in baking soda, vinegar and salt. Look at this chicken. It has turned a little bit whitish. It means it is super clean, right? All right, let's marinate this. You don't have to just throw your chicken in the oil, you know, so you have to marinate. You have to give the flavor to the chicken. Cumin, I would say 1 whole tablespoon of cumin goes here. Freshly ground black pepper, at least 1 whole tablespoon goes right on top of it. This is white pepper powder, 1 whole tablespoon for this whole chicken. Red chili powder, just for the kick. Look at this, garlic powder. At least 1.5 tablespoon of garlic powder goes on top. It says baking powder. We need that, okay? At least 1 whole tablespoon goes on here. Hot sauce, chili habanero. 2 whole tablespoon goes here. Soy sauce. Okay, at least 2 tablespoon goes in here. So make sure your hands are completely dry. 1 whole tablespoon of salt on top of our chicken. Let's mix everything up. Okay. Alright, we have massaged it pretty good. All the dry seasonings are right in there. A lemon, if you don't have a fresh lemon, you can use at least 2 whole tablespoons lemon juice. Right? Put this chicken in the fridge at least for 30 minutes. It's been 30 minutes. Our chicken broast marinated has been sitting in the fridge. Guys, now we have to make the batter which will go on top of this chicken, right? Look at this. This is a pot. If you have a fryer, definitely you can use a fryer. I'm using a pot. It's on a medium to high flame. The temperature wise, if you have a fryer, put it on 350 degrees. This is all-purpose flour, the white one. Use a bigger dish for it, so I'm using a bigger dish. This is cornstarch. I'm adding at least 1 whole to 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, it goes in here. Regular salt, 1 whole tablespoon goes in here. Just the regular grounded black pepper, at least 1 whole tablespoon goes in here. Let's mix this. So this will be our batter for this chicken. We will put this right here in the middle, cover it with the flour. Make sure you press it from the top. Make sure you put it all into deep cuts so it just locks up the whole ingredients. Make sure you get in here as well. It's gonna look like this. This is a whole chicken leg. We have a water, just regular plain water. We'll give it a quick dip in here. Make sure it's not dripping a lot of water. Once it dries out, put it back in, and yes, cover it again. So it's a double coating, right? So easy. Here goes our, yes, the perfect right here in the oil. Take a look right here. Breast, look at this marinade on it. This is what we need. Face down, just like that. Grab all the flour. Make sure you cover it all the way. So grab all the flour. Make sure it gets into every corner so all the seasoning, everything gets locked up. Give it a quick dip in water, just like that. It's all wet. Put it back in. Give it another coating on top of it. And again, just do like this so all the excess flour gets off. And here you go, guys. We'll put this right here in the oil, face down, just like that. Once you put the chicken in the oil, don't just use your any spoon or anything to move around. Let this whole chicken to be in there without moving anything, at least for 4 minutes. Alright, it's been at least 6 minutes. I just want to show you guys. Now you can move around your roast. Look at this big piece, the whole chicken leg. Look at this shiny on top of it. So at this time, after 6 minutes, the chicken is crispy, right? So we have to pressure cook it now for a little bit, okay? Little bit means another 6 minutes. Put a lid on top of your pot, not all the way, okay? Just leave a little bit space in between, and we still have 2 more pieces to go. I'll see you after 6 more minutes now. Well guys, it's been at least 13 minutes. I have put the lid on top. The chicken is cooking inside, so it should be a little bit soft on the inside as well. Broast means you have to pressure cook this, right? So here you go. Let me grab this. This is a whole leg piece. I'll put it right here. It's 350 degrees, and here you go. Chicken recipe is right here. Guys, let it rest at least for 5 minutes. In the meantime, here you go. Another one goes right here. Easy, simple. Whole chicken broast recipe, homemade by yourself. You can make it too, as I showed you. Here you go. This is the moment of truth. Look at this whole chicken leg. It's crispy. Let me show you this. Let's go. Let's break this. A whole thing. Look at this. all the way cooked. It has a crispy texture, it's seasoned, it's perfectly done. Stuff, the fresh homemade cooked stuff. Look at this, juicy. Oh my god, if you remove the coating, this is the chicken from inside. The best ever broast, I can say. Wonderful tasting chicken because it's homemade, it's clean, it's fresh with the right amount of ingredients and cooking time. This is the breast. Here you go. All the way seasoned, all the way cooked. I was telling you, it's crispy and soft at the same time. This is a pressure fried chicken recipe. It's called chicken broast. I'll see you guys on the next one. I do like it. I just want to end this video. Subscribe the channel if you're new here. Like this video so it get to recommend it to others as well. You don't need anything with that. I want to try. The ketchup is yum with this.